We're going to be doing lesson using a compass in your book. It's lesson 105. And like it says, you're going to need a compass. Hopefully you have one of these in your possession. If you don't worry about it. You do not have to actually do the activity part of this to get credit. All right, so when we're looking at using a compass, it asks us to make a circle with a 2-inch radius. So all I did was I took the compass and I stretched it so that this was 2 inches. Okay, so this is going to be my radius, because when I actually create the circle, all right, my diameter is going to be 4 inches. All right, let me show you how I did this. I think the best way to do this, honestly, is to make a point and then to spin your paper. You want to keep that center point nice and steady, and you're just going to spin your paper around like that. All right. Okay. And so that's my center, and then you can see that from the center to either side is 2 inches. Just like here, 2 inches, like I already did. So that means the diameter would be 4 inches. All right, and then it says to do a 3-centimeter circle. So I've already done, as you can see here, a 3-centimeter circle. Can you see that? Okay. All right, thank you. No need to zoom that much. And then the last part, and then it says to do a 1 3/4 inch circle, and I think you get the idea on that. The last one says to do 3 concentric circles. Now, when they say concentric circles, they're talking about like a bullseye, circles within circles, like this, you know. And I did this. I did not mark the center, so you can see that some of the distances between my 4 centimeters, so this is my 4-centimeter circle, and my 5-centimeter circle, that this should be 1 centimeter, right? All the way around. But as you can see, it's a little bit bigger on some sides than others because I didn't use the same center. All right, and now, also I want to point out that some of your compasses actually have the measurements right on them. So I'm going to put, okay, that's a little bit, you don't need to zoom that much. Thank you. Okay, so here I'm going to make my final 6-centimeter circle. Okay, so you can see this center is way off. That's all right. Okay, so I think that's a 6-centimeter circle. Let me see. 6 centimeters, yes. Okay. So those are concentric circles. As you can see, my 5-centimeter circle is way off, but that's okay. And part 2 of this video, I will do in a different program. Pi, which is this fun little symbol that looks like this, and it's this number that just keeps going on and on and on, as you may have heard of. But we just normally we just go to the hundredth of pi, which is 3.14. So if you see that, I don't know why I just went over all that with blue, but whatever. So if you see that C divided by D, circumference divided by diameter equals 3.14, then we could actually find circumference if we just have the diameter. It is 3.14, or pi, times diameter. Now remember that 2 times the radius is equal to the diameter. So you can actually replace D with 2R to also find the circumference. All right, so let's go to the first example. It says, Sydney drew a circle with a 2-inch radius. What is the circumference of the circle? So if the radius is 2 inches, we know that the diameter is 4 inches. So how to find C? Well, we could just take the diameter and multiply by pi. And the diameter here is 4 inches times 3.14. All right, so let's set this up. I'm going to do this by hand because some of us are still having problems multiplying and dividing decimals. So 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 4 times 3 is 12. And I have 2 decimal places here, so I'm going to move this 2 decimal places. So this is 12.56 inches. Don't forget your units. All right. Let me know if you have any questions. Please do the practice problems on page 506. And God bless.